So we came to Small World with no idea what Reggio was. We came because for the first time we saw how our daughter was loved, valued and appreciated as a whole human being whose voice was recognised and we felt safe. And over the year and a half, we've discovered that the philosophy behind this is Reggio. And there are 100 elements that we adore about it, one of which is the 100 languages, which we've seen as our daughter's expressed herself through music, through art, through movement, through conversation, through her environment, through food, through gardening. Every aspect of every way she could express herself is handed to her as an available option, and she's not stuck at a table. We love the evolving curriculum that allows her to initiate her learning through the things that she's interested in. And we love that she is seen as a complete and whole human being already, with so much to give, and her voice is heard and valued. This is the best start for life that we could ever imagine.
So for me, Reggio parenting was all about a joint agenda. First part of today's agenda was mine, let's do some errands. Second part of today's agenda, let's go bike riding in the forest. That was Griff's part. And so we set out to take on our day with each member having a part and joining together. That's what Reggio parenting is to me.
Somebody somewhere created this what is success and what isn't success. What I love about Reggio is it blows all of that apart and says, well, what is success for your child? And I love that it's that every single child has their own version of success. Every single child is completely different, and certainly with my three, that's what I've learned.
Ow! My bike! Well, that's what happens when you choose the biggest hill. Owie! What are we going to do? You can do it, Griff. You can do it. You with your tracks.
You're just able to capture their interest, and you can see the heart of every single individual child is to explore, to learn, to flourish and to thrive within an environment that has been set up to enable that, not just a particular environment with tables and classrooms, because somebody somewhere somehow created that as success.
Reggio is about little children finding their voice, working together, collaborating on things that really excite them, anything that grab them. It's not just sitting there taking in what the person says out there. It's finding some expression in what's around them, not just using materials, but using the ideas of everyone. It's exciting to see what Taki comes up with, the pictures, the thoughts, the ideas. Sometimes I think it's way above his years.
I try to be quite clean and tidy and organized at home, and we don't have much opportunity for messy play in our little apartment. So one of the things I particularly love about Small World, and something that I've learned to sort of let go with, is about that sort of real experimentation and messy play.
What I absolutely love about Small World is that the curriculum is inspired by the children. I think that is just so rare, but so important. So I really love that. And one of the, it's hard for me to say what helped me decide to send Parker to Small World, because it just felt like the right place. We attended Seedlings, and from the very first time, I just didn't want to leave. I kept on wanting to go back. Parker just absolutely flourished. So that really helped me make the decision. There wasn't one specific thing. It just felt welcoming, and it felt like home, and I could just see it in my son that he was in the right place. Yeah.
This is magic.
Reggio has taught me to listen more. To listen more to my kids, to respect my kids' opinions a bit more, as well as that, to give them more space, to allow them to grow without me constantly holding their hand, without me constantly directing them in a direction which I feel is good for them, or which I feel they should be heading in. I have learned that through Reggio, and I think it's wonderful as I watch my girls blossom into their own unique individuals.
The memories that take place at Small World are so incredible. It's amazing to see how our son has grown as a result of this, and at the same time Nick and I are also growing and learning along with Cullen. Why we decided on Reggio was the element of play that is so fundamental within the Reggio program, because we wanted our son to be able to play for as long as possible and just be a child. I'll never forget the TN tour that we went on, and just how we were transformed into this magical world that is Small World. Thank you so much for making that a special place for our children.
I never heard of Reggio until we started at Small World. It's experiential, it's tactile, it's artistic, and my children love it. Both my children are so much more happier because they feel like real people. They're respected and they're acknowledged and they're valued, and they feel comfortable to speak up and speak their minds and share their ideas and knowledge. It's wonderful. I'm happy because my children are happy, and I highly recommend not only Small World but Reggio to all other parents out there. I can't wait for my toddler to start next year.